Good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Welcome back to my channel. So I just want to react on a video or a post, not even a video, from QTV. Yesterday when we were streaming live, I saw the notification. Some of you may notice when I paused and I said that let me just check this in. There's an update, and that was the post from QTV. What he said will interest you. But before then, I would like you to remember that few months ago, a few weeks ago, Chiamaka Jere came out and decided to do some ritual where he carried out egg exercise. And in that egg, he mentioned few people that I can remember now. And I don't know those that he mentioned off camera. He have done that 2 times now. And I was able to pay attention to the first one. And not because of that he mentioned my name there, but that was the first time because as a pastor, seeing him carrying egg like that was a new thing to me. So, because I was seeing him as truly that he's a pastor and he's a Christian. But not that he broke egg with some Bible verse. No, he actually went to waterside and did it, meaning that he have devoted his time to be, as a native man. And I'm not here to call him names or anything because we have done a lot of video about it. But I just want us to go through the write-up from QTV, one of the people that he wrote his name in the egg. And what he said, I don't need to tell you, by the time we are going through those write-up, you will see what he said, and maybe you make a success out of it. But before then, I want you to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you comment and tell us what you think about it. The whole thing is going the way that nobody thought it would go. And this is why I told us before, don't put your hope and faith in anybody. Don't praise anybody for you to, hype the person to the extent of that person you seem to be like a mini god to you. It is good to appreciate what people have done or what they're doing, but sometimes when you are doing that, you're actually putting yourself in a tight corner because the person may turn around and betray you massively that you will not even expect. I don't know him. I don't know QTV. I don't know anything about him. Just like the way you are seeing him, the same way I see him on social media, and I believe that is where you see me as well. But it doesn't matter. It's not about where he come from, his identity. I'm not interested in that. But what I want you to pay attention is that everybody have right to choose whatever they want to choose, do what they want to do with their life. My problem with some of us is that you believe that A is a way to go. Then another person believe that B is a way to go. Then you that is supporting A, you will choose to start calling the head of those that are supporting B because you are supporting A. That's a sign of a bad person. Some of you that are involved in that kind of thing, you need to learn, how to live and let live. Don't just allow yourself to be an instrument of hate, an instrument of destruction, violence, and obstruction, trying to obstruct the movement and what is going on. The effort of people, most people that are actually championing that kind of thing, they don't have much to say. They don't have anything to offer. They deliberately focus on what they think that is going to benefit them, and by so doing, they'll be committing one or two things without knowing they're doing that kind of thing. So, without wasting much of your time, QTV said this. Detailed analysis of Nkere and his role in Biafran independence movement. This survey note provides a comprehensive examination of Nkere, identified as Ogechukwu Nkere, and his involvement with the Biafran Republic government in exile, BRGIE. Based on recent and historical information from various sources, the analysis aimed to offer a detailed understanding of his role, activities, and the context of Biafran independence movement, ensuring a strict superset of information presented in the direct answer section. Historical context of Biafran and BRGIE. The Biafran independence movement traced its origin to the Nigerian Civil War 1967 to 1970, when the southeastern region of Nigeria, predominantly the inhabited by the Igbo people, declared itself the Republic of Biafra under the leadership of Chukwuemeka Odumegwu. The war ended with Biafrans reintegrated into Nigeria, but reintegration into Nigeria, but that is not true. Nobody reintegrate them. That is one of the things people the Igbos are going through today. Nothing like a reintegration. To me, is a kind of conquest. You understand? And we have been living like conquered people since then. That's not the fact. I don't see any. I don't know your own opinion on that, but to me, there's nothing like reintegration, because if you say reintegration, you have to provide, you know, places and various um, doors will be open for Biafrans or able to feel inclusive in the Nigeria, but that did not happen. But desire for self-determination persisted. Today, the Biafran Republic government in exile (BRGIE) represents a continuation of this movement, seeking political and administrative governance from outside Biafran territory and advocating for international recognition. At this point in time, the guy is now trying to, because he started by pretending that he's giving you details of who Nkere is, which is, there's no information there. The only thing that he was able to mention, somebody that said, I researched and I'm giving you comprehensive details about who Nkere is. The only information here in that thing that he said here is that he said Nkere, okay, and he did not say Nkere. He now further the explanation by saying that his Oge still mean Ogechukwu. So he just add Chukwu to it as Nkere. And for you to know that these people, many of us are bad, very bad. This individual, this very guy, did not just start following everything. He knew that people have been questioning Ogechukwu's identity. How many of you know his age? Do you know where he come from? Series of people have come to me and said, I'm not the one seeking for where he come from. People, will tell me, that guy, Ogechukwu Nkere, what he's doing is out of it, that his place in Enugu State is boiling. I would say, is he from Enugu State? He said, of course, he's an Enugu State guy. Don't you know that? I said, no, I thought he's from Abia. Someone told me that he's from Abia. There's a news that some of that time, before now, that says that he's working with Ojutokan, that him and Ojutokan come from the same place in Abia State. Initially, I thought he's from Imo State. They moved from Imo State to Abia State. Now somebody's telling me that he's from Enugu State. And in fact, the recent one as of yesterday, that he's from River State. Then I know that many Biafrans don't even know where he come from. His state only. Not only his name, his state you don't know. Do you understand? His age you don't know. So if you don't know his state in current Nigeria, how can you know his state in new state of Biafra? I will leave it there. If you know his state, just for knowing sake, I'm not because I know somebody will say, oh, he's seeking for his state to give it to Nigeria. You are very, very, very open. I'm not interested in that. But as a leader of people need to know some basic things about you. That's not a fact. So I don't care whether you say where he come from. I'm not interested. But for the public, for the public to know, just for awareness, people need to know as a leader. If you don't want to tell people your state, it's understandable. Maybe you don't, for security reasons, you don't want. It's understandable. But what about your name? If I become, leader, okay, I don't need to hide my name. There's no need. Get that point clear. So this guy, the only thing he said here is that he's Ogechukwu Nkere. Nothing more. We will continue. So he said let me start from here. Let me start from Biafran BRGIE operates as a self-proclaimed identity, undertaking diplomatic I jump one line. Diplomatic and a shadow government focusing on diplomacy, refuge services, and security. The movement accuses Nigerians of marginalizing Biafrans, a claimed central to Nkere's recent activities. Now, you are just clearing way for them to open door for you. I don't know why some people are very, very funny. If you want to join Nkere, be man enough. See, even if what you are saying here doesn't make any sense. All you need to do is that I have gotten it wrong. I thought that these people are this and this one is this. Now I think Nkere is the way to go. You say it and hands up. People may hate you about it. People may not like you about it. But since you have made up your mind as a man, go that anything that you see there, you take. That's what men do. But without asking for them to help you or welcome you, you stay at back. In the name, you are maintaining your prestige, insulting yourself in your write-up and in your video. What are doing here? Some like our group, when they see this kind of, they will be laughing. Look at this, look at QTV. And remember, your name is in the egg. I'm coming to the egg. I think that egg that Shamaka did. Some of you think, say, oh, it doesn't carry what it does. I'm telling you, gospel, that egg is actually working very, very well or very, very bad on them, because I don't need to say well. It's working because the egg has destabilized brain, many brain. Fondo game, always neighbor kit. And that is not to say that anybody is untouchable, but keep your hands clean. This guy is one of the least that I believe that egg will work on him, because I don't see much thing that I don't follow him like everything he says. But I believe maybe he have said something against, maybe lie. I don't know. And all of them that is the egg is controlling, and they were the ones shouting that, mocking the egg without believing that the egg will work on them. Some of them actually know that egg will work on them, because one told me that at the end, that is the person that egg actually worked massively on the person. Do you understand? So let's continue. After praising Nkere, he said, because he said here that that everything is centered to Nkere's recent activities. Identification and role of Ogechukwu Nkere. And this guy knows that his name is Isaiah Ayog. He's just here telling you that he have done a research comprehensive analysis about Ogechukwu. All these things, I don't know if it's Agok or believe or just is it this only egg? Some of you are, anyway, let's say Ogechukwu Nkere is identified as Ogechukwu Nkere through multiple sources, including news outlets and exposed. Now, neighbor source here was exposed and media, including news articles. Of course, news will follow. If you call yourself good, news will. The journalists will carry it as good. That means good to say this, because that's what you call yourself. But what is in your verified, certified document, like your driver's license, your international passport, your voter's card, your bank name? What name do you have there? We are telling us that you got the source from social media, Post, and another one is news outlet. If that is your own source, then you need to learn what is source, like verified. You have done research and according to what you said. His involvement with the BRGIE is well documented, with recent reports from early 2005 indicating he holds the position of acting prime minister, the executive. This role involves leading diplomatic initiatives to secure international recognition for Biafran's independence. Earlier reports such as Sahara Reporter, articles from April 13, 2023, list him as the head of finance. Head of finance for Biafran government in exile, suggesting a financial leadership role. However, by February 2025, sources like Daily Post Nigeria and Vanguard News Vanguard newspaper. That's Nigerian. Okay, Nigerian newspaper also, right? Vanguard is Nigerian. Consistently refer to him as the acting prime minister. Indicating a possible promotion or shift in responsibilities. This variation highlights the dynamic nature of leadership within Biafran. Are you getting it? Within Biafran government in exile. Here, he have positioned Nkere as one of the certified best person to lead that he have been serving. We know him. He is not a new person to us. He have hold this power. He have done this. He have done that. His face is well known, even verified or well world class news outlet, newspapers, magazines. Every journalist have actually identified him as this. They know his role, they know his work. He's not a strange person to us. And Biafran government is one of the best. You can see dynamic leadership. They don't waste time. They know what to do. They know how to carry it from punching the bubbles to presenting yourself now as one of the should I say advertiser of Biafran government. All this you are saying here is nothing new. In fact, it did not even detail what you know without researching about BRGIE and Nkere. We know those things. And we are telling you that this post doesn't hold any water. Okay? He said potentially reflecting international organization changes, meaning that the BRIG, gas na nuclear, I mean, they have changed the shift of the leadership to get international recognition and everything. He said analysis of title variation. Analysis of title variation. He said the variation in Nkere title, head of finance in 2023, minister of finance in 2024, and acting prime minister in 2025 suggests a progression in his leadership role. Now, what he's trying to tell you here is that Nkere is moving from lower position to higher position because of his good work. He's a very good man. He serves his people very, very diligently, and people can't wait to see him serving them constantly. That his leadership is second to none. Few weeks ago, when he started his madness, his speech, he was like that he can't take it anymore. Everything that's going on, and no. That is not what we want. We need to focus on men on ground. We need to focus on men on ground because men on ground is the only thing you have. Without men on ground, what you are doing is nothing. And that he's not a party of anybody. He just wants to say it that he can't take it anymore. Nobody knew that we were taking anything before. We are not even a member, like I am not. Imagine me come out, decide to come out now and say, no. I'm saying no to the government. No. I can't hold this government again. Nobody know that my hand is in the government anyway. Nobody know. The only thing I'm doing is just to analyze what is going to be there. Nothing I will say here that will change government decision. Are you getting the point? That you have followership or people are watching you or reading what you are posting does not mean that you have power. I'm not going to say it. Do you actually believe that you post something and you have engagement? Simply meaning that the government will be panicking because of what you say? No. You cannot just. I will need to know our level. Like me, if I want to, maybe if I see something bad about the government, before I come out and condemn it, I will do my findings. I don't know about you. That's how I live my life. Before I come out to condemn it, I will do my findings. For example, somebody said, when we were streaming live, I think last week, that Sona Parawa and Chamaka Jerry, that these two people are building houses from the money they're making from the Biafran government. Are you getting the point? They are building houses from the money they're making in this Biafra. Not this mansion. And they call the state, the person called the state where they're building all those things. Because that information did not sit down well with me. I don't have any proof. In as much I'm not this fan, their fan, I don't need to come here and start castigating them with that information until it's well verified then. Because it is better that you buy a rich man than to blackmail the rich man. Somebody who have all it takes to take care of himself, who is not a beggar. If you begin to paint the person bad like why is social in France is good at that, and many people, all of them, you know the list. The way they are castigating CS now is second to none, and this is something that PM went through. The annoying part with what they're doing to CS now is that she's a woman. PM is a man. He may have time to handle that kind of thing. I don't know about CS. I don't know her, so I don't know her capability on that. But let it be a story for another day. What I'm trying to say is that don't use because you have something different from other people and you look for anything to tear them apart. It doesn't, to me, it's not good. And if you want to live your life normal, learn how to, check what you are saying. Don't just talk because you want to talk. There are many information against them that is not yet verified that I don't need to say. Are you getting my point? This is what I want you to know. And the issue of lying to people that Nkere is the best. He moved from a head of finance to finance minister. From finance minister now he's now acting prime minister. This thing because you yourself you have a questionable character. You don't care to know who actually is promoting him. How did he promote himself? What has he done? Can we talk about all this position that he handled in the past? How he ended up? Is there anyone questioning that? Do you care to verify that? No. But because you want to move from one club to another club, you want to move with some people. That is a sign of people who don't know what they're doing. I'm not here to say anything. It is not about academic level. You may be highly educated with your certificate, but sometimes you will hardly differentiate some of you with people who did not even attend any school. That's the gospel truth. Support whoever you want to support, but don't lie to the people. We are not stupid. We nobody. Your certificate is your certificate. Your name is written there, right? It's not for everybody. Who did? But for us to know that you are this thing that you claim that you are a doctor, professor, and all that, your action. That's what we need to know. Your certificate can only be if you want to employ you or any company want to take you. Then they'll start looking at your certificate and verification will be carried out. But the way you talk, the way you act, that shows how educated you are. Nothing more. Okay? He said from February and March 2025, consistently using acting prime minister. I think I dropped some line here. Let me take it back. I think I dropped some line because I stopped from here. That he's the head of finance in 2023, minister of finance in 2024, and acting prime minister in 2025. Suggests a progression in his leadership role. This could reflect international progression, changes, international promotions, changes in Biafran government in exile structure, or different emphasis by media outlet. The most recent sources from February and March 2025 consistently use acting prime minister, indicating this is likely his current position as of March 2025. Acting as if he don't know anything when they about. Did you hear what he said? That this is this thing. See, my brother, if you someone like me, if I see you before as somebody who is truthful, unbiased, this line he put here, that he did this. Look at it. Let me read it again. He said, indicating that moving from February, from his recent position from February and March 2025, that people constantly use acting prime minister when they want to address him, indicating that this is likely, meaning that he's on. Maybe I am beginning to think that he's now prime minister. You begin to think, really? So where have you been? Do you have double QTV? Are you not the one that also, saying a lot of things about his emergency as a prime minister, as a acting prime minister? Maybe you have deleted the post, isn't it? But don't take us for granted anyway. Indicating that this is likely his current position as of March. I'm not going to March 20th, that yesterday, 2025. Conclusion, he said. Let us go to his conclusion. Ogech Ogechukwu Nkere is central figure in the Biafran independence movement, currently serving as the acting prime minister of Biafran government in exile. His activities focus on diplomatic lobbying, and particularly in the US, and advocating for international recognition of Biafran's independence. The evolution of his role highlights the dynamic nature of Biafran government in exile leadership, with recent efforts emphasizing global engagement and human rights advocacy. This detailed analysis ensures a comprehensive understanding of his contribution and the broader context of the Biafran movement. Otizi pitch ya ebe ọ nọ na nke a na-ekwu na Photoshop nọ nsọmokwu na ọrụ ya. Picture there. Then I will just go through few comments. Somebody said, I'm not going to read the name so that you don't know. Somebody said, I have never commented on your post before, but let's keep watching. Then another person said, that is the righteous voice. The reason why I don't mention the first name is someone that most of you know, and he's with USB. My brother, the only advice I can give you, just remain neutral and do your blogging. Just have it in mind, two captains can never ride a ship. PM said this, PM said this, woman is my COS. PM said the other is finance minister. My question now to you, among the two, who is supposed to lead the movement? I will leave it there. Then okay, I'm not gonna read the post from Ogonaman. Ogonaman is not taking it lightly at all. Okay, let me read it. Brother, you can be such cheap and able to follow a man that tries to set your future and your future generation on fire. You are an idiot. You know that. What a useless human being that I was thinking they're human, but nothing. I was thinking that they're human, but nothing. But Zoo Nigeria, I called to him, blood everywhere. I felt sorry for our fathers and mothers that lost their life protecting our lives and future generation in 1967 to 1970 to date. Just imagine. I am pissed. The guy, our brother is very, very angry. Very, very, very angry. And somebody called BLA Squad said, the people that matter face front while engaging the positive discussions. And people that don't matter face the camera, and it is a fit picture, not even real picture anywhere. This thing you can only understand it if your brain is working very well. Let me just throw more light on that. There are people that matter go one-on-one and face people that are talking to. But people that don't matter face camera to report to people that this is what we are doing. This brother, anybody that is behind this handle, your brain is very, very active. And the person's name is Matun Ekong. I believe it's from Riverline area. Because this thing he said here means a lot. People facing camera, picture and video to tell you that this is what we are doing, whereas other people that matter go one-on-one and face the person that they are talking to, and picture will be one capturing what their activities, and I will leave it there. So my bro, I want to know your take. I will not say everything. Like, you also have something to say, isn't it? Comment section is open. Hit it there. Let us discuss about it. And yesterday I told us that I will come live. Unfortunately, I did not make it. Okay, like I posted on my community to inform many of you that may be waiting that time. Yes, I don't have bigger fan. I know many of you. You are acting as if I'm don't. But there's one brother that when I was streaming, he was on call with me. I promised him that I will come. But I made that point for few of you that actually have time to watch my program. I'm not here acting as if that I'm coming to do State of Nation. So please bear with me. I will come back today. We are gonna stream, probably early hour. Okay. After this, I don't know when you're gonna watch the video. I don't know when you're gonna watch it, but once it will next 4 to 5 hours, I will be here. Okay, to stream. Maybe it may not get up to that. Let's see how far we can go on that. God bless you all, and make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. See you again. Bye bye for now.